wasn't it? I mean,
Then we'll start with your thoughts.
Look, having a conversation with Ryan very briefly post-game, we both agreed it was, an incredibly difficult game as far as the arm wrestle between how we wanted to play versus how the Lynx wanted to play, and really happy that we came out on top on this occasion. Really happy with how we approached the second half from our perspective, just the level of execution and just the smaller details such as setting screens and being able to go at certain matchups, but also playing long-winded offense. I know from a spectator's perspective, everyone wants to see high-scoring basketball, and that's certainly in most situations conducive of winning. But I think when you're trying to play the Lynx, you've really got to do a great job of trying to slow the game down. And we did a good job of that in patches tonight. But both of us coaches will look at it with a pretty critical lens and try to find ways to be better next time.
Yeah, we expected it to be a high-scoring shootout, and after a couple of minutes it was 2-5. When you're looking around at that point, thinking this is a different night.
I probably thought at that point that, even at half-time, knowing the score was 35-32, that was, if it continued in that path, it was probably going to favour us. And that's what I felt like. And that's no disrespect to Lynx. They play an incredible, fast-paced brand of basketball. It's exciting to watch, even from an opposition coach's perspective. But I was just really proud of our group today, how we were able to manage the clock, be more methodical when it mattered, find high percentage shots, get on the rim, because Amir here did a great job of rim protection in the first half. It's just phenomenal. And for us to find ways and figure out how we're best going to navigate that was important. If we didn't figure that out in the second half, dare say it would have been a completely different result.
Yeah, 8 points down with 5-6 minutes to go, I think it was. Midway through the last quarter, what changed for you then to be able to turn the game around and now score 13-5?
I think the team's trust in each other's ability that we have at any stage 5 capable scorers on the floor. Thought probably in the first half, Lynx defensively did a good job. We got bogged down a bit in our offense and became a little too terminal. But again, on that last 8 minutes, the ball was moving. It was getting through multiple hands. We were getting 2-3 sides of the floor before a shot was typically going up. But I thought we just generated more high percentage shots. And then defensively, I think the matchup, Abby rotated onto Mila. So Mila had a great game. She's a phenomenal basketball player. But I thought Abby did a really good job just giving her a little bit of extra length, more bigger body to have to try and navigate, and just some change-ups tactically, which I'm sure, Ryan will see when he watches game tape, that probably gave us a little edge in that situation. Sami's been unreal. I've had the unfortunate event of being the coach of the Lynx program, the West Coast Waves, and we couldn't even acquire Sami back then. So I'm really glad that here I am now. We got a great team. She brings great energy. She brings leadership. She brings stability. She brings experience. She brings offense and defense. I don't stat watch when I coach. And no stage any of the assistant coaches tell us we're on triple-double watch, so to finish the game and us be on the right side of the result and see that as a great reward. Again, I think that shows the level of talent we have in our group, that when Sami drew a lot of attention tonight, and in fairness she should. I think most teams are going to give Sami lots of attention, but her ability to make the extra pass and create for her teammates when she had 2 defenders on her was exceptional tonight, and then still be able to rebound and then also score is phenomenal.
When did you realise that your stats were getting to the point that this might...
I literally had no idea, and then someone after the game said, "Oh, is that your first triple-double?" And I said, "I didn't have triple-double. I thought I had 9 points. I didn't feel like I was scoring at all. I knew I was rebounding and I was trying to find people. So I wasn't as surprised that I had maybe double digits in those areas. But I genuinely was not aware of it at all. I felt like I was not playing very well, so that was a surprise.
So Steph was I call it tagging you rather than guarding you. It was like in the
Oh,
first
she's
quarter, it was like a footy match, like how
great
close
defender.
she was checking you.
Yeah, great defender.
And you had 5 assists to quarter time. You're working really hard to set everyone else up. Was that what you're really conscious of when you're being guarded that closely?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not so much when one person's guarding me that closely. It's when they then try and put two people like in on balls or handoffs, and they were doing that repeatedly. So those are the times that I'm trying to make sure that I'm not forcing stuff when there's two people on me, because I mean, somebody is going to be wide open, and it might not be the pass for me. It might be the next pass. And I thought we did a really great job of always finding that right person. And yeah, we didn't make all of our shots tonight, ones that we've been making, but you know, we're a lot more process based than that, and so we're really happy when we get those good looks. And I think we know if we stick with that, ultimately they will drop, even if it's not maybe at the percentage or rate we're used to. So if there's one person on me, I'm not necessarily just looking to pass, but the second that there's two, I am trying to. Yeah.
And you're meant to be humble, you're meant to talk team, but no one likes to hear that. So what does this mean to you to have in this league after all the stuff you've done so far?
Yeah, I mean, it's an incredible league, and obviously, like, on a night where I genuinely didn't feel like I was playing my best, to end up being able to still impact the game in a big way was really important to me, because I really wanted to make sure that even if I was being tagged hard or whatever, I didn't let not scoring, missing shots impact, what I was bringing to the game, and so I'm proud of the fact that I didn't.
And every time you've played them since you left the club, you've dominated. Like, do you go an extra gear on top of what you already can do when you come up against them? Because
oh, not really. I have no hard feelings with Perth. I really loved my time here. I still have a lot of respect and appreciation for them. I like coming back to Perth. Like, it's nice being here. It feels like a home away from home in terms of playing in this gym. So I enjoy that. But otherwise, I want to win every game, honestly. So.
You get a nice reaction from the fans. So, like, you still got the people here obviously still love you. Does it mean a lot to come here and perform still?
Yeah, it does, for sure. I have a lot of people in the crowd that are like close friends and family, so that's really nice. But to have a nice welcome from other fans that aren't like my close friends and family is still nice too.